Hello everyone, my name is Zena Edosomwan. I'm currently a senior at Harvard University. My concentration is East Asian Studies with a secondary in Sociology and a citation in Mandarin. The Harvard Thank You Black Women Project, which was just basically appreciation for women of color. My third project, which is called Thank You Black Women, just appreciation for black women coming from black men. And the one I did my sophomore year was called the Harvard Black Youth Project, which was just kind of talking about what was going on in the country at the time with police brutality and just kind of a way, instead of there being such a divisiveness, for people of color just to remember, who they are, in the sense of, they're not less than, we are important and we are loved, and we should, being black shouldn't be seen as a negative thing because of maybe some of the circumstances that are going on. Just been following things I'm passionate about. The playoff game against Yale and beating Yale to go to the NCAA tournament. Steve Mondumisi, one of my teammates, made a kind of game-winning jumper. To be a part of that, to go to the NCAA tournament and then play North Carolina and almost beat them and start in that game, it was definitely personally for me a really big and exciting moment. Off the court, it's just, honestly for me, it's just been the opportunity to go to Harvard and be able to have relationships with special professors who inspire me. Wow, like I can have those interactions with you on a very personal level that a lot of people don't have that access to. Like this guy named Henry Welsh, he's great, but I'm not gonna hate on his music. It was just like, it wasn't music I was into. It was like Beach Boys, California vibe. It was fun sometimes, but I was like, let's turn up, I try to look at it from both lenses. Most of the money that's being made is kind of in the major sports, right? So then you have all these other sports that aren't necessarily bringing in money, but they're important to universities and important to like these student athletes and important to, obviously, basketball, football, big money sports, March Madness, and you have the bowl games and all the TV deals for billions of dollars. Now I feel like the NCAA is definitely improving and heading in the right direction. Can you compare Alabama football to like another smaller program that isn't selling out or has as many fans? I'm an LA kid, and his work ethic and like his obsession with the game, Kobe Bryant. I'm happy I went on all my college visits, but recruiting can be stressful. It can be a lot, and it can be overwhelming. Like college coaches calling you every second, this, that, the third, telling you everything you want to hear. I like when people were upfront, like, don't guarantee me anything, like tell me I have to earn it, like, because that way I don't want to come with expectations and then I feel like, you did me wrong because you weren't honest with me. And then college coaches can, if you want to transfer in the NCAA, it's really hard. A coach can literally tell you, I don't want you to go to any of these schools, and basically limit your options and your opportunities to academic success. So I think, but coaches, if they want to, they can up and go, and there's no repercussions. I don't want to say, like, obviously I haven't been in a specific situation, but sometimes coaches promise a lot. I'd rather not go to a situation with expectations. But yeah, I think that is the issue. I think some of these kids, they've always been told yes. So when they're told no, or like they're hit with adversity, especially coming from high school, like let's say you're like a big time high school player and everyone is a yes man to you. Anything you do. So like when you finally get denied or things don't go your way, like how do you respond to that? Like, and a lot of people don't. So then you have all these people in your ear telling you, you should do this, you should do that. And then if you don't end up being the person they think you can be on the court or whatever your sport you're playing, they dispose of you.